Okay. All right. We got this intro stuff going down. We're good. We're good. All right. Let's do this. Hopefully everything sounds good. Bear with me. All right. How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good day? If you guys want to help out the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you really want to do, really want to go the distance, click the join button right here. It brings you to this page, and you can be a part of the members. There's a bronze tier for $2 a month, silver at $8, and gold at $15 a month. You get these little loyalty badges next to your name, and you get to use these cool emojis in the chat. If you guys really want to help out, and you get to see the stuff that's private behind the scenes as well, and you get shoutouts and videos. This stream is sponsored by Jerky Pro. Use code RealStream to get 10% off. Check out the link in the description, for jerky. By the way, we did the Jerky Pro giveaway a couple days ago. We're going to be sending that out tomorrow. So for all the people who won, check that out. And I appreciate everybody for being here. Hold on. Let me just get everything going here. Make sure you guys like this up. Hold on. Gonna have Negz on here in a second. We're gonna talk about we're gonna be talking about DC Media, which, by the way, I've invited DC Media to come on and speak as well if she wants to. That's up to her. We're gonna be in the voice chat and Discord. If she feels like she wants to come on, she definitely can. Anyways, what's up, Marie? How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good day? I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I know this is kind of early for a stream, but yeah, I want to do an early stream anyways, but yeah, let's do this. All right. So if you guys don't know, Negz is Negative Reactions. He's had he's had many issues with DC Media over the past months and everything like that. There's been a lot going on, and I asked him to come on so we can kind of figure out what's going on here and why these things are happening. You know what I mean? Because I gotta be transparent. I'm good friends with DC Media. DC Media has always been great to me. Just want to say that. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Trying to figure out what's going on. Why did this whole thing happen, and what's happening next. So yeah, like if you look on Nex's channel, there's been plenty of content that was made about DC and everything like that. So I want to figure out what exactly is going on here. Because I'm hearing allegations of doxing and all types of stuff, So I want to get Negz on here and we'll talk about it. Let me see. Hold on. I think if you want to go now, we can do it now. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's check it out. Yeah, let's start this. Okay. But by the way, this is good. Me and Negz, we weren't exactly on good terms before. We are now, so that's good. Okay, what's up, Negz? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, all right. Hey, what's up, man? All right, so we got Negz here. Negative Reaction. So, what's up? You and DC aren't exactly good friends. What's going on there?
Oh boy. Well, I burst onto the she's part of a community called Hater Nation.
Mm-hmm.
And I burst onto the scene because of some beef I had with another creator. I'm not going to mention her name because we have a mutual agreement that we won't mention one another because some doxing took place. I got doxed. My mom got doxed. It was craziness. They, took pictures of my house, posted it, different stuff. It got a little out of hand. So, but anyway, I ran into Hater Nation because of this person. And one of the first people that got my attention was DC.
Uh-huh.
It started out just kind of friendly, tit for tat.
Yeah.
She was on her live with her bullhorn. I memed her and did stuff like that. And but then as I started hanging out more, I started noticing how absolutely hypocritical DC is, how deep her double standards run.
Why do you say that though? Because I'm friends with her, so I haven't seen any of this. So what do you mean though? What makes you say that?
Well, It's kind of a rules for thee, but not for me type of situation.
Okay.
And it all revolves around Charlie Gold, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you know about her relationship with the channel called The Geek Room.
I'm like lightly no, not too much.
Well, anyway, she vehemently supports these guys, and her and Charlie Gold were in a live stream with these guys where they made a very inappropriate. Well, one, they made a joke about my family's tragedy when we lost my son.
Yeah,
they made a joke out of it, and
that's terrible. That's terrible.
It was disgusting, and those guys never want to run into me in real life, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that you're a complete piece of shit if you're talking about that, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
But on top of that, in the same stream, they made this really inappropriate George Floyd joke regarding Foodie Beauty, and well, once Charlie Gold went live and apologized for them because Frank and Brandon, the host of the Geek Room, are cowards and they couldn't come. And the people that made the jokes themselves didn't come on and apologize. Charlie Gold apologized. So I didn't hold Charlie Gold accountable for the shit they said about my family because she apologized.
You held them accountable and everything like that. But how? What does this have to do with exactly with DC though?
Well, because it progressed along, that clip started coming out of them making very racist jokes, and then a clip came out of them making a very insensitive anti-Semitic joke.
Okay.
And as we know, DCMEDIAGIRL is Jewish.
Yep.
And this whole time before these jokes are made, she's calling me racist. She's calling like another member of the community, Sama. She's calling her anti-Semitic, and just throwing these tropes around, labeling people falsely when she has no idea.
Now, is this all on her Twitter? Because is this where this is? Or
it's on Twitter. It's in her videos.
Okay.
There are, I don't know if you missed it, there are a couple live streams that she did on John's Peanut Gallery and Nova Ray just the other night. We'll get to that in a minute. But basically, she just excused their racist jokes, their anti-Semitic jokes, and calls them fabulous. Didn't condemn anything they said, and was just fine with it.
Okay. So
that's really where the flames started picking up with her in that aspect, because it was obviously hypocritical, because there's a YouTuber by the name of The Gaining Ground,
I was just watching that the other day, and I saw that she reacted to it as well.
Yeah, and they have a targeted hate campaign against him currently, and she can't deny that it is an absolute 100% targeted harassment campaign, because it's not based on any type of real thing. He made a comment about Charlie Gold being the queen of KFC because she's fat, not because she's black, because she's fat. And this has been their basis of saying that he's just this inherent racist. He's a dangerous individual. I mean, we've got all kinds. We got people of color speaking out against him who ignored the George Floyd jokes, such as "Life of a Free Spirit." Some girl who fancies herself an activist.
I've had past experience with Life of Free Spirit. We were friends at one point, but then it ended up, I don't know. When I was going through a relapse, we ended up having an argument, and like we just kind of stopped talking with each other. But yes. So what? She said something racist as well, or was she, like I saw that she posted like a swastika or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing that DC permitted was her tweeting of a swastika. And before how that's relevant is, before I knew DC was that she was Jewish, I had found this meme on Kiwi Farms that was a swastika flag next to a trans rights flag.
Okay.
And I said, and it was posted because DC runs around, they call her Granny Goebbels, because she goes around like a propaganda machine. And then she also acts like an ally. So I thought, oh, that's funny as hell. I'm going to tweet that out. I didn't tweet it at her. I just tweeted it out and said, meanwhile, in DC's room, somebody contacts me and says, dude, she's Jewish. And I said, oh, hell, I deleted it.
So she got upset about that. I mean, I can see her getting upset about that. Like,
yeah.
Have you guys ever spoken on stream or like privately or anything like that? Or no?
By the way, I did apologize for that joke. She said it was too late for me to apologize, but everybody else's apologies are allowed for George Floyd jokes and Holocaust jokes. So, it fits the geek room, that is, because they're fabulous according to her. But I was on stream with her the other day on John's Peanut Gallery. I didn't really get to say much, but every time, dude, the whole time she spent a good hour on her stream and Nova Ray's stream, basically, double speaking. Like she would say, you know, I do this because of this, or she would double back and bring up me every time. But the weird thing was every time she spoke, she basically was saying, we can do this, but nobody else can. We're gonna hold everybody else accountable for it. It was the strangest conversation that I've ever witnessed in my life. And she did this on both streams with Nova Ray and John's Peanut Gallery.
So can I ask you a question though? Like, what about the whole doxing thing? I know because that was something she told me behind the scenes too. Because she was like, "Hey, listen, like these people are really, you know, coming after me, like attacking my guests, and you know, like I was doxed in one of his streams. What happened there?"
I don't know if you know who the Guest Mob is.
Yeah, Isaac Guest, right? Like that's his crew. Yeah.
Yeah, Isaac Guest.
Yeah.
He came into my chat. And I guess allegedly he doxed her. He put an apartment number in there without realizing that it was a real apartment number. I went to Twitter. She was again on her bullshit, going after Gigi, calling people racist, anti-Semites, and just slandering people. And I tweeted out that, you know, that DCMEDIAGIRL in apartment such and such, you know, better rest comfortably before people start playing dirty.
Wait, so you put out the actual apartment number?
Without knowing that it was the actual apartment number, she confirmed that it was. I didn't know it was her apartment number. I just repeated what I saw in my chat.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So oops, that was my bad.
I mean, well, like, did you apologize for that or like?
Well, we're beyond apologies now because
I was just curious, like, you know, where you guys are at with that. But all right. So I know she, like, behind the scenes, she feels like you and like Isaac are like really attacking her personally and like really going hard at her. What do you think about that? Like, do you think this is just like some internet beef or like anything like that? Like she's starting to think like this is like more like an IRL type thing. Like this is something like she feels personally attacked. That's what I'm getting from the situation.
Well, Isaac is not somebody to mess with, and he tweeted out that she had better keep his name out of her mouth. And I retweeted it. The Gaining Ground retweeted it. I retweeted it and told her to abort. Do not mention this man's name. Yeah. Do not mention his family. Just abort, because I know how Isaac. It's no secret how Isaac operates. Yeah. it's really not. He plays dirty. And he's not somebody you want to get on his bad side. Yeah. So and yeah, he probably uses intimidation tactics and stuff. You know, the opposite of what I do. But
okay.
What happened was she had some guest live, and somebody, I'm not saying, I don't know who it was. I'm not saying it was Isaac. I know it wasn't me, but somebody called her guest, was blowing up their phone. Somebody called and said that somebody had died, and it was messy. I didn't see it. I wasn't watching it. I was probably doing my own thing.
I think she said that she said, I remember her saying to me that people were saying she mentioned Isaac's family, and she said she never did. Like, what happened there?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what she did to trigger Isaac into calling. If he did, allegedly. I mean, like, I'm not saying he did. I don't know what she did to trigger somebody into calling her guest and making up a lie and doing this stuff, because I had nothing to do with that.
So you don't condone whatever Isaac is doing. So you're not a part of that.
No, I don't condone. Me and Isaac have had a couple disagreements behind the scenes about things that he's done. I just don't take it public because, I mean, really, it was as simple as me going, "What you're doing is bullshit," and he basically told me, "I don't think it is," and I was like, "Well, okay then."
Yeah. So I think she's under the impression that it was you that called it. It wasn't you.
Hell no, no. I don't call. The only time that I contacted anybody's family was when, and it was on Facebook. Was when is before I made this truce with this other creator, and is when my mom got doxxed.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I sent a member of their family a nice, very cordial message on Facebook saying, "Hey, you might want to reel this person in because they're going real life. They're exploiting my son's passing. They're doing this, they're doing that, and it's disgusting, and I'm over it." So that's the only time I've ever contacted anybody in real life.
All right, my bad. I guess she knew it was Isaac. So I mean, just so we can get to the point, like you don't condone whatever Isaac is doing then. So you're not a part of that, and you don't condone whatever he's doing to DC, even though you have your own kind of beef going on with DC yourself.
No, I don't condone that at all. And you know, I was wrong in sending the tweet out with with not knowing that was actually her apartment number. I was wrong in doing that. But I had reached, you know, I was just so sick and tired of hearing racist this, racist that, racist this, racist that, that I was just like, shut up. You know, I mean, it doesn't excuse it. We all make poor choices on this platform. I'm guilty of making many poor choices.
No, I agree. You know, myself included. You know, a lot of people, they come on here and they do some stuff, like they'll be quick at the hip to say dumb shit or do dumb shit, and then, you know, when it comes down to it, people regret some things. But yeah, I mean, I just never really understood this. I wasn't paying too much attention to you and DC until I started to see more of it recently, and you know, I just I don't know. I saw that she was upset that you were contacting. Well, she says that you're contacting guests. Are you a part of that as well, or no?
I contacted one guest of hers on Twitter.
But why though? Why?
Well, because she, all right, she spends her days basically just and look, I don't care who people react to. I really don't care. If people want to spend their days and nights reacting to morbidly obese women getting sandwiches in another province in Canada,
yeah,
that's fine. It's a sad existence, but fine, go ahead. But in the midst of her, I mean, she's been on her live stream just using foul language, and that's fine too. But she presents herself as this highly educated, highly professional woman, and then drags these actual professionals on her panel without them knowing exactly that she's out here slandering people. She's out here, you know, making fun of mentally ill fat women. She's she's gaslighting people. She's gassing mentally ill people up to fight her battles. So I just went on Twitter and said, hey, this Mr. Nichols guy that she had on, I was like, you might want to look into the live streams that you're appearing on a little bit more in depth before you do so, because I see that you have a career and you seem to be pretty successful, and that's not somewhere I would want to be if I were in your position.
Yeah.
It was a tweet.
I don't know. I sent DC Media a message, and I said that she wanted to come on. She could. I'm not sure if she's really interested in talking to you, but like, if she came on, would you be interested in squashing this situation with her, or are you just kind of are you past that?
Well, as she's made it abundantly clear the other night, I wasted a good 2 hours of my time. I didn't get to say much to her. But like I've heard how she feels about her ideology and her beliefs, and it's really rules for thee, but not for me. There's no other way to explain it. I mean, hundreds of people sat there and listened to her, and everybody, the general consensus with everybody walking away from it was that, wow, this woman wants everybody to be beholden to her standards, but she doesn't want to adhere to her own standards. She wants to, you know, like I said, rules for thee, not for me.
Okay, so you think she's just telling people like what to do, but doesn't follow it herself? Okay.
Oh, that's absolutely a fact. I mean, she can try to dispute it all she wants, but it's on video.
All right. Well, I just shot another DM and I was like, hey, maybe you should come on because like I don't know. I see a lot of people fighting and I don't think it's really worth it. And I see this as like a kind of going, real life and everything like that, and that's not good. Definitely not good. I mean, whenever stuff goes in that direction, like it doesn't typically end well. I mean, where could it go besides like somebody like calling the police or some crazy shit, and I see her. She thinks you're a part of what Isaac is doing. So I mean, I know you're saying you're not a part of it or anything like that. But
No.
I mean, at this point, she's lumping you in there. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully she comes on here, but I don't know. We'll see.
That's fair enough. I mean, because like it's really this war of attrition between, they like to call me an anti-hater. I'm not. I'm part of my own community, the Negative Nation, of course, 4 years strong. But I have aligned myself with a lot of these anti-haters too, because the hater nation is absolutely just they're just hypocrites and liars, and I've proven time and time again in all my videos their hypocrisy and how they only hold everybody else accountable and not their own accountable. And also, if you want to talk about going real life, DCMEDIAGIRL and a Twitter user, or actually a YouTuber by the name of Drunk Girl on a Bicycle or something like that. I hate calling people by their channel names. It's so ridiculous. Well, they started gassing up another YouTuber by the name of Crazy Sims Lady, and her real name is Alana Morris. It's no secret. She's all over Kiwi Farms with her real name. Okay. So they started gassing her up in a live stream 2 days ago. And Alana Morris, basically what she's done, see, the Gaining Ground was doxxed, and Alana Morris and her husband had called the Gaining Ground, left him messages saying that, I'm going to beat your gay ass. He's a gay man.
Okay. Yeah. I saw a lot of that was going on recently. Like, he was dealing with a lot of drama and everything like that. So DC is connected to that as well?
Yeah, DC was in Alana's live stream 2 days ago, gassing her up. And they're still gassing her up because Alana exposed her DMs last night. And you could see everybody from the Geek Room, all these different haters are in her inbox, gassing her up to harass the Gaining Ground. That harassment eventually spilled over into my DMs, and I did a stream on it last night.
Okay.
And what she had done is she sent me my address, which it is my old address.
Okay. So do you see what I'm saying? Now this is what happens. Like these things, they start going they start going back and forth with like personal stuff. It's not going to be good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I see it from an outside perspective, like, cause now that I'm good with you, I'm good with her. I just feel like, I don't know, looking at it from like my perspective, it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like can be avoided. A lot of this should be avoided or talked out because it's just, I don't know. I know you can see like some small disagreements about what racism and everything like that. Do you really think that she's racist or what? Like what do you think?
I don't think DC is racist. I think that she weaponizes racism and anti-Semitism for her own benefit.
Okay. All right. Well, I see what you're saying. I can see why you'd be upset about that, but like I don't know. I think you guys, both of you, like going like real life it's just not good. Yeah. I mean the whole like her address being doxxed, was it out there before that or no?
Well, it's I don't know if you know this, but it's not real hard to find people.
No, I
know. Her real name is out there. Which in turn leads to I didn't look it up, but I knew her real name. I knew that she had worked for Fox News. I knew that there was a press release out there detailing her name and all that. I mean, this information is very easy to find. If somebody just does a simple Google search of her first and last name, boom, she pops up, Fox News and all this other stuff. And I'm assuming that's how somebody found her address and all of her contact information.
Probably.
But like I said, that wasn't me that did that, and I don't condone it. But I'm gonna get back to Alana Morris real quick. This will be real quick. So I don't know. You might want to watch my stream, or I send you the DMs. I don't care. But this woman basically threatened to come to my house so I could blow her brains out.
Really?
because she wants to die. Yes, because I live in Indiana. We have, of course, Second Amendment, right to bear arms.
Yeah.
And we have the castle doctrine, which means if you step foot on my property in a threatening manner, I have every right to put you down where you stand. And that's why I don't worry about anybody coming real life on me, because
you can protect yourself. I understand what you're saying.
yeah, and I'm a single father. It's just me and my 12-year-old son. So I mean, like, somebody's like, "I'll come to your house." I'm like, "That's your funeral,"
Yeah. Shit. So are you friends with Isaac though? Like, as far as like that situation, are you guys friendly, or like, or what's going on with that?
We're acquaintances. I mean, like, Isaac doesn't shout me out or promote me or even reply to my DMs anymore. So, I mean, and he doesn't really live stream anymore. It's weird. It's kind of like he's been sick. I think he had the coof. I think he had COVID. So he's been sick for about a week or two, but he doesn't really live stream all that much anymore. And he's got his own beefs going on because he's affiliated with the Angry Grandpa crew.
Yeah, that's how I know him. I mean, I know him from him like chasing Charlie around and shit like that. That's what I've seen him do. I remember watching that bullshit.
Yeah.
Which was entertaining. It was fucking entertaining. I mean, I liked seeing him do that, but I don't appreciate. I mean, I don't know. Hearing about him like doxing, DC is kind of shitty. Honestly, I don't know. If they like,
I don't condone that.
I feel like stuff like this should be like, like if people really have problems, they should just get on a live stream and hash this shit out. And like, if you guys really have issues, just debate it or whatever. But I feel like at this point, maybe DC just feels like you're trying to just use her as content. And again, this isn't my words. This is how she feels. I think she just feels like you're using her as content, and now like, also it's spilling out as personal. So she just, I think, had enough of it. I don't know. That's what I hear from her.
Well, she's fair in feeling that way, and I understand. I mean, like I said, I tried to talk to her on a live stream the other day, but she always justified anybody in her community's behavior or her own by saying, but Negz, and basically, like, and when we were just trying to talk to her, like, well, if you feel this way about people making videos about you, dude, I'd hate to subject you to 2 hours of live streams, but if you heard her speak, it's so infuriating because.
Which live stream is this? Because I didn't see it. Which live stream is this? I didn't see it.
It's on John's Peanut Gallery.
John's Peanut Gallery. Okay.
And Nova Ray. That's Nova REII. They're two contrasting YouTubers. They both handled her differently. Mm-hmm. But basically what she's saying is she says she reviews Amberlynn Reed and Foodie Beauty because she cares for their health, but yet she makes fat jokes and does all this. And we were just like, but you're complaining about people using you in content, yet you're reviewing somebody every day, and it just didn't make any sense, man. She just couldn't just say, "Yeah, I'm an asshole," and
so
I don't give a shit.
You think she's hypocritical and that she really doesn't care about Amberlynn?
Oh, I know she's hypocritical. I've seen it time and time again. I mean, for anybody to boost the geek room, dude, these guys, all they do is make video after video and live stream after live stream about Shanny for Christ. Shanny says the N-word. Shanny says the N-word. Of course, Shanny says the N-word every day. It's not news. Nobody cares.
It was at one point, but it's not anymore. It's not anymore. That's how I feel about it. It was like way, 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 way back, and it's just not anymore. Not relevant anymore.
No, it's not. And I mean, and she's like, these guys are fabulous while they're making like anti-Semitic jokes, George Floyd jokes about a child's headstone. And she says they're fabulous. And once she said that, I was like, I don't like this. I definitely don't like this individual now. Yeah. And there's no coming back from that. I have a genuine disdain for her.
Man, that's unfortunate. And again, the reason why I was saying this, like, maybe you guys could squash this, because like I'm glad that we did. You know what I mean? Like, me and you were back and forth for a while. You know what I mean? And like, I know, like, like I didn't think we would be good at all. But it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it would do everybody a lot of good if it was just ended or squashed. But I don't know. I feel like she doesn't believe it could happen, or I don't know, maybe she just doesn't think, I don't know, doesn't want to be content anymore. I don't know, but I think either if she comes on here or not, or squashes it with you privately or whatever, if she doesn't, I mean, I feel like you guys you or Isaac, well, this will just continue. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, I think that Isaac has bowed out of it.
Has he?
Personally? Yeah, because this happened weeks and weeks and weeks ago. And Isaac, I don't think he really gives a shit anymore. He's battling some troll named Tina from the Kid Behind the Camera community, and he's got his own drama going on over there. And occasionally he covers MFW. Mm-hmm. He hasn't even done that in weeks. So I think he's just completely backed off of it. But my concern now is how DC and this drunk girl, and not only drunk girl now, but all these other people in the community are gassing up this incredibly mentally ill woman who has texted the Gaining Ground pictures of a Google Street View of his house and threatened to come to his house. And she threatened to come to my house. I mean, it's getting to like now where, I didn't instigate Isaac to do anything. Okay. They're instigating this very mentally ill woman now to make threats, and it's like, whoa, let's dial it back a notch, man.
Yeah. So this girl is threatening you both of you to like come to your house and shit like that.
Yeah. She Alana Morris is her name, and she goes by Crazy Sims Lady on YouTube. But she has threatened to come to the Gaining Grounds house. She threatened she threatened me, and I cited. I told her I had two things to tell her, and that was Second Amendment, Castle Doctrine. Not worried. And she flips out and says, "I'll come to your house, blow my brains out, put me out of my misery. I want to die." And I was like, "Good Lord, this is dangerous."
Yikes! Damn, that's some crazy shit. I mean, I don't know. So Isaac is not. You don't think he's involved with this anymore? Even though he made some calls to DC Media personally. I think she even spoke to him on the phone or something like that. Like when he called. But people aren't like her. Are people currently like doing stuff like that to her? Like not you, but other people. Are you aware of anybody like trying to harass DC? Like
no. I don't know of anybody doing that. Only thing anybody's doing right now is taking her own words and using them against her.
Okay. But I find I don't know, man. I've had great interactions with her, so I'm kind of lost here. I really have. Like anytime I speak with DC, she's always chill. She's come on the stream. She's been supportive. I don't know, man. Like maybe I feel like I'm not seeing what you're seeing. I mean, like what really bothered you about her? Like what's the main point that bothers you about her?
Is her inability to acknowledge that wrong is wrong, regardless who does it.
Okay.
Really, that's what it boils down to. I mean, the thing that attracted me to Hater Nation was the blatant hypocrisy and double standards to begin with. Mm-hmm. And now we're kind of past that. Look, I'm not trying to white knight for Foodie Beauty or Amberlynn Reed. I also don't care if they eat themselves to death because it's their life. They can do what they want. I'm not going to feign concern and make videos about it because people just want ad revenue. And I get it. It's YouTube. It's how it works.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's content, and people are saying, "Oh, we care." No, they don't care because like there's been so many examples, man. Like, for example, Chantel Foodie Beauty traveled from one province to the next to get a sandwich. She's a food vlogger. It's basically her job, and she didn't risk anybody but herself. Okay. So that whole community was like clutching their pearls. Oh, how dare her travel during the pandemic? Meanwhile, DC was traveling from state to state to state and going out to eat and doing all this stuff in a pandemic. Okay. And then Life of a Free Spirit and Damn It Shane got together during the pandemic. And all these people have made videos basically just dragging Chantel for filth for traveling during the pandemic. And we were like, hello, this is just one example of hypocrisy coming from your community. And they just basically put their middle finger up and was like, fuck you. Okay. And we were like, okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot. It really. So you think that these people in this community are extremely hypocritical? Then that's what you think.
All right. Dude, it's so blatant and it's out in the public. It's out front. They own it. They just sit there. They don't say yeah we're hypocrites, but they without saying it they own it.
So you don't like Life of a Free Spirit at all?
I think Callie's a fraud. I think that and this is why I think Callie's a fraud, because she tolerated the George Floyd jokes, all the other racist jokes from the Geek Room, the anti-Semitism, the joke about my family. I don't care if you like me or not. That should have been condemned. And Charlie Gold's the only one that condemned it.
Nobody should be, making fun of anything like that. It's fucked up. You know, I don't know. That's fucked up.
But Callie waits weeks and weeks and weeks to finally do a 5-part spurg out on Twitter, because she won't put it on her channel, but she put it on Twitter. And her whole time, she's basically pointing the finger at the gaining ground, saying that he's a racist. And I'm like, he said Queen of KFC. These guys literally talked about being George Floyded by Chantel. And it was just so surreal that she was ignoring all this other racism, pretends to be an ally, pretends to be an advocate for people of color and marginalized people. But she stuck to the Hater Nation agenda of the gaining ground is an evil man.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's a fraud, 100% a fraud.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna like, as far as like the DC stuff, I'm gonna give my advice on that. Like, I don't know. Like, look, she's a good person. As far as like my interaction with her, she's been a really good person, a good friend, good friend on YouTube. I would consider squashing that with her if you can, because I don't know, man. Like, it's I don't know if it's really worth it in the end to just like, I get it. It's some drama and stuff like that, but I don't know. She's a good person. But anyways, I mean, you got your drama with her, which I respect. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but that would be my advice to end that. But anyways, let me ask you about another little bit off topic on that. Like, I know we spoke about this in DMs the other day. I don't know if you're cool about speaking about it, but what would you be all right like speaking on the like Repzilla and stuff like that? I'm kind of curious what you think about that, about him.
Repzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been my beef, my whole issue with Repzilla was that he tweeted out, because I know he made false claims against you for doxing. Yeah. When he's the one who doxed his friend.
He's made a lot of false claims, actually. A lot. He's made a lot. And you know what sucks? Like, look, dude, like, I get it. People like thought I was something, and then once things were recanted, people they were like, I'm not expecting an apology from people or whatever. I'm really not. Like, I get why certain people thought whatever they may have thought about me, but like like, at least take down these videos or whatever. And then like, he doesn't like that I've called him out on different things, so what he does is he'll try to say I dox people or whatever, when he's the one who he released this girl's Facebook and everything like that. And he and it was like it was a fundraiser, and he tried to make it seem like I, doxed her, when he's the one who released the video of, like, he released the video being like, hey, listen, go to this girl's fundraiser, and this is her full name and everything like that. And he's acting like I did that. And, like, I saw the message on Twitter. He was trying to tell you that I doxed her, right? And you didn't know at the time that he released everything himself, right?
Yeah, I was unaware of what was happening at the time, but then I don't know if it was you that released the video, but I saw the proof and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yikes.
He really is. He's like, I just don't understand like what he's thinking. I really don't. Like, I feel like he tries to get any little thing he can on me. He'll try to put out there like a fake dox or whatever, because he can easily rile up his community when it comes to me. All you got to do is say RSN bad and woo, a bunch of likes. It's just it's really I don't know. He's really manipulative, man. Like, I don't understand it. Has he ever spoken to you like outside of Twitter or no?
Dude, he will not respond to any of my inquiries at all. He avoids me like the plague. I tweet at him. I retweet him. I everything. I mean, I don't think I could go into his DMs, but I don't know if his DMs are open. But my issue was how he gave Pyrocynical a pass for having cyber sex with a minor. But then he made a full-length feature film about this YouTuber called Kiwis, which Kiwis is fucked up too. Yeah. He actually knew his victim was 14 and continued to cybersex and receive photos and stuff. So I get it, but he gave Pyro a pass and then commits to make a video about Kiwis. And I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. They both did the same thing, sort of.
Yeah. So remember when I showed you this was like maybe a month ago. He was trying to pull off the whole Chris Hansen type interviews with these alleged victims and everything like that, and he was trying to do that type of shit along with this girl named Ashley. And she's also a victim. She was on Chris Hansen's stream at one point. So when the Chris Hansen stuff was popping, he did like a similar type thing, interviewing these people. But then he interviewed this girl who was 15 years old, who was like allegedly, like pretty much preyed on by a mod of Eugenia Cooney's. So she was 15 years old, and nobody asked this girl's parents, and I called him out on it because I knew it, and he was like, oh, it's not a big deal. And then Edwin called him out on the stream and was like, yeah, you shouldn't have had her on. And then a stream later, he's like, I still think it was okay to have her on. You know what I mean? Because we had Ashley here. She's a survivor. So that makes sense. I'm like, are you missing the point, dude? You didn't speak to her parents. Now I'm going to ask you, because, everybody knows you have children. So would you want your child speaking to some random low level YouTuber about, them being assaulted or preyed upon online?
Absolutely not. I mean, I would, if it were my child, I would, I don't know what I could do according to the law, but I mean, I would do what I could. I mean, if I had to drive to his house and shave his head, because his hair seems to be his biggest asset.
It's just crazy. Like, he really thinks it's okay. Like, he's like, oh, I had another survivor here. Who cares? Like, you had a 15-year-old on a stream telling her story and didn't speak to her parents, nothing like that. Like, that's like, I don't know, it's really common sense 101. If you're about to have somebody who's underage on your platform, you should probably ask their parents, for consent first. And then you tried to make it like a joke, like I was like a wet blanket or something, trying to rain on his fucking Chris Hansen parade. I'm like, nah, dude, it's just logic. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's just because he doesn't have kids, he doesn't get it, how fucked up it is.
I think that there's a lot of that going around because, a lot of shit happens to me in regards to my kids, either living or otherwise. And the people who don't sympathize are the people who don't have children. They just like chalk it up to another YouTube drama. And I'm like, no, that's not how it is. These are innocent people who didn't participate in this stuff. I don't know what's up with him. So he should have just said, I'm wrong, because I don't know why he wants to be like Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen's a fraud.
I know, right? Everybody knows it now too. It's fucking funny. These like, look, I don't know what your like thoughts are on Onision or anything like that, but I mean, it says it all. Like, there's no charges against Onision right now, yet they're still doing a documentary. It's like they're just asking to be sued. Honestly, there's no charges.
Yeah, I've stood by that. When I used to react to Onision on my other channel, Negative Reactions, when he was doing his phony, freak out videos.
Yeah.
He was doing them randomly for like about a month, and I was having a good time with those.
Of course.
Even though he copyrighted all of them, I didn't care. I was still having fun. But I never really dug into the whole Onision story because it just seems so convoluted.
It is very convoluted. If you weren't there to see it all, it makes no sense, I promise. Like, because I know some people who just came into it now and they think all these people are like victims, and it's just like, no. Like, there's no charges, not one single charge. And like, look, I can see him being like, he treated these women like a piece of, like, he treated them like an asshole, like, because Onision inherently is an asshole, you know what I mean? It's just how he is. He's an asshole. But like, again, the question is it illegal? Not is he an asshole, That's what it is.
It's not illegal to be an asshole and to treat people like shit. I mean, depending on how far you take it.
Yeah, exactly. If you take it really far, I mean, it's not like abusing people, and shit, that's a different story. But I mean, I feel like that's the issue here, is that so many people hate Onision that it's become okay to just say whatever about him, and people are like, "Yup, I believe it."
Yeah, that's dangerous. I mean, it's dangerous, but it's also part of being on YouTube. I mean, he got it bad. I mean, he was the whipping boy. He's still the whipping boy. Yeah. I mean, when Repzion can make, one video about him and get 1 million views, but Onision makes a video and gets 2,000 views, you've been canceled at that point.
Yeah, that. It definitely has. I think he's been canceled and blacklisted. It's crazy, It's just wild. J Money in the chat said Chris Hansen hasn't made a YouTube video in a month. Yeah, it's because he's trying to make his fucking nonsensical project about Onision right now. Which, what's crazy too is Edwin's a part of it too, when he criticized Chris Hansen for selling the story. Like,
hypocrisy.
Like, how wild is that? Like, I'm gonna criticize Chris Hansen for doing this, but I'm gonna go on it. Like, wow, just amazing. These people, they're just grifters. They'll say whatever to anybody as long as they can get some clout. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah, I see a lot of that
like
happening.
go back. You can see what is it? Edwin did a stream. Like he was literally questioning these alleged victims that Chris Hansen had on, just to be like, hey, like the stream was people who went on Chris Hansen, just questioning them. Like, is Chris Hansen this? Is Chris Hansen that? Like criticizing everything Chris Hansen was doing. But then he goes and does the fucking like this project with him for TV. Like what? Like, why would you
Yeah.
do that? Why? Like, that's crazy.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm gonna watch it when it comes out because
Of
I
course,
have
I'm
morbid
gonna
curiosity.
stream it live. I'm gonna stream that shit live. Fuck it, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's ridiculous, but still, I'm still gonna watch it because like I want to see how ridiculous they're gonna make it. Are they gonna have fucking the Xanax girl on again? The girl who was literally like fucking falling out live on stream talking about saying Onision killed people. Like he really did. He killed people. Like she was really saying that. Like these people are fucking crazy. Like, and what's funny? He still left that up. Like, imagine leaving something up that ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, I mean, people should have a little bit more discretion. Like when you came to me and asked me, can you take down the video? I had no problem doing that. Because I mean, one, it's debunked.
yeah,
No sense of perpetuating a narrative that's been debunked. And I was a different YouTuber a couple years ago or a year and a half ago. So why not just get rid of it?
yeah, and look, I appreciate that, and the thing is, like, that's why I have an issue with like, because even Edwin has talked shit about me and everything like that. I have an issue with Repsula and Edwin because like they know, because people have sent that like her recanting and stuff. They don't care. They think I manipulated her somehow. Like I didn't talk to that girl for 3 years. She came to me out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
and then she was like, hey, listen, like, if I admit the truth, will you press charges? And I said no. So, I mean, that's how we got to where we are. And she just walked back everything. It's just, it's frustrating that they want something terrible to be true, but they don't want to believe the truth. And it's just, it's so frustrating. Like, these people, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been through my fair share of false accusations. Hell, when I came into your live stream, I saw somebody in your chat perpetuating a false narrative.
Yeah, I saw that too. There's a lot of people who they talk a lot about different shit with you, and I think some of the stuff that these people bring up is definitely inappropriate, and they shouldn't even be saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's I don't even engage that stuff anymore because I mean, one, they're just viewers, so they don't. I mean, like, and this is one thing I always tell people in my community is that nobody knows your heart and your mind but you. So I mean, you have to pick your battles.
Yeah. So Jay Wayne said, remember when Billy the Fridge went to Onision's house? Yeah, I know. He went there and he got humped by Onision. I knew when I spoke to Onision, man, like he's an intense person. Like he keeps going and going and going, and I don't know. He's an intense person, but he can definitely come off like a prick, So I can see why all these people hate him. I really can, but like you can't just make stuff up though, Like it's wild. None of these people have any charges, and that's the most upsetting thing is that, these people are like, yeah, we're going to make a documentary even though we don't have anything. I don't get that. Like, why? Why would you make a 4-part TV documentary when you don't have anything? Like, there's no charges. What do you really have besides allegations?
They're gonna have a slander and libel lawsuit is what they're gonna have.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Like, I'm gonna bring up the picture right now, and it's funny. Shiloh's in it. That's another person who specifically said, "I will not be a part of it," but then hops on and she's a part of it. She's like, "I'm not gonna be a part of it. I'm not gonna let them sell the story," but she's a part of it. Yeah, I'll show out the screenshot because they've been showing around a screener, addition to like different creators who they think are in the know. They want to show it to them like, hey, what do you think? Before it comes out. And this is the screenshot that came out from it. I mean, it's Onision's father, Onision's stepmother, and Edwin and fucking Shiloh right here. It's just ridiculous. I can't believe Edwin did this. I can't believe Shiloh did this. These people, their word literally means nothing from now on. Like, they are so phony. Like, so fucking phony.
Oh my God, his dad went on it.
Yeah, his dad went on it, and I don't even know what to say. His father hasn't known him for the past 15 years. What is he even gonna say?
all these people are in it for a payday, obviously.
Yeah, and he kept touting this FBI investigation. Where is it? Where are the police that you said were involved? Where are the other police you said were involved? Where are any of these people you say you were in the know with? You have nothing. You know, these people have nothing. Why is Edwin in the dock? Because Edwin's a fucking sellout phony. That's why he's in the dock. I mean, it's really clear. And you know, it's funny, you haven't really seen him talk about it either. I think he was just trying to like sneak this in and act like it didn't happen, but still get the clout somehow. Like it's so crazy. Did he think he wasn't going to get criticized? And Shiloh literally said she wasn't going to be a part of it. It's wild. Like you've seen her say that, right?
I haven't really followed it all that much. I just I just don't like the cut of Shiloh's jib, man. I just don't.
She'll say anything. There was one day she was upset that I was exposing or doxing somebody. She sent me a DM and she's like, "What do you want me to slip my wrists on camera? Is that what you want? Is that what you want?" And she's like, "I'm gonna do that." And she sent that to me. I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, she is fucking nuts. Like Onision wasn't lying when he said she's fucking insane, because she is. She's fucking insane.
I agree with that. That's why I was like, you know. I dipped my toes into the drama for a minute, and then I realized that the rabbit hole went too deep for me.
Oh yeah. If you haven't been involved with it, it's just not worth it. It's just so much bullshit, you know.
Yeah, and you know, I'm more of a current events type of guy. Like, oh, this happened today, so let's talk about it.
Yeah. Hold on, let me show this other thing. Here's Edwin saying, oh, like he's criticizing fucking Chris Hansen for selling the story. It's just so funny. Like, and you know, he did stop talking about it for a minute, and here's why, because he started to get involved. So once he started to get involved, he was like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, shut up about it now and stop talking bad about Chris Hansen, even though it's been the same. He says right here, I'm not selling the O story, but even if I was, wouldn't that be a good thing? More people could hear the story I'm not selling. You know, him quoting Chris Hansen. He said, that's kind of how that tweet read to me. It's just, it's ridiculous that he's like criticized him, did all these streams, but nope, still gonna go on there. Like, these people are so phony. If Chris Hansen reached out to you, I think it would have been fine. Like, people who didn't criticize him, that makes sense, you know? Mm-hmm. But people, I don't know, like, do you think he offered him money? I mean, I feel like he didn't, but why would he flip like this, and why would Shiloh?
You know, man, I've money talks, bullshit walks. I know that. I can't be bought off because I get accused of being bought off by Shani and Rev all the time because they super chat me, but that's just not the case. I just don't give a crap about them saying the N-word. I just don't care. Clout, dude. Sometimes attention is a currency to some people online.
Yeah,
because I've seen it. There's a particular individual we both know who complains about they're attacking my family, 12-hour streams, and attention is a currency to them because they don't make any money doing what they do, but the attention is a currency. So maybe that's what we got here, is attention being a currency. I don't know.
That was another thing too. I don't even know how you got wrapped up in that. Like, I don't even know why that person is attacking you now. It makes no sense. Anybody that's around me, if they're even halfway decent to me, like, this person gets upset. It's crazy. Like, they're just added to the list, you know?
Oh yeah. My name's been added to the ever-growing list of people who's attacking her family, who's doing this, and I'm like, I haven't done anything. She appeared in my chat one day, and I had known of her because she has quite the lore following her.
Yeah, and
I was like, you know, I have a policy. Everybody's welcome in my community. It's not an echo chamber, you know, as long as you're respectful, and, you know, you're not just in there being a complete troll. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
So and there's people in my community that don't get along. There's people in my community that don't like each other, and that's just how it is. Mm-hmm. So I was like, cool, yeah, let her. But then, like, I was in a Discord server. I was in Suit Yourself's Discord server. Yep. And they're like, dude, she's gonna turn on you.
Yeah, you went in the wrong server, man. You went in the wrong server. God damn. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know why she just keeps doing this. Like, anywhere she goes, she just it's like she has super glue attached to her. Like, it's just any type of person she can start to hate or just talk shit about. Then when it makes no sense, she's about it. It's crazy. Like, or if you're just friendly to me, that's enough. You know, that's enough to get on the list. Or if you're friendly to Suit, that's enough as well. It's just it's wild.
Well, she knew I was in Suit's server. I told her because I contacted her privately and I was like, look, I've got over 200 screenshots on my phone. I'm ready to drop a video on you right now. and at the time I was just looking for something to cover, and this fell in my lap, and I was like,
she's definitely worth it. I mean, I don't want to do it because I'm over it, and I just want to stay away from her because she's that toxic. Like, she's been emailing my grandmother's address to me and shit, like, obviously in a threatening manner. I just don't want anything to do with her anymore, man. She's like the definition of like toxic internet person. Will do anything, say anything. She's just completely fucking lost her mind. You know?
I agree with that. I mean, like, and the thing that this is why I say attention is a currency, because she's not getting any clout from it. Everybody knows she's full of shit. Everybody knows she's crazy.
Right.
So her channel's not growing. She's not getting any more views. She's
not
making
anymore.
this.
She was for a period, but I think everybody realized exactly who she is now. So
yeah. I mean, so I don't understand it, except for the attention. Like, I had to hide her from my channel because she was mucking up my comment section on everything.
Yep.
Everybody was like engaging her, and she would just type out a novel. You would be like, "Fuck you," and she'd type out a novel.
There was one night, I think the one night where I wrote her off. Like, I woke up, like, after I wrote her off, I had 1,000 messages in my Discord. No joke, 1,000.
Oh my god!
I've never been written that much. I was just like, 1,000 fucking messages? How does somebody do that in like a fucking 7 or 8 hour period? Like, bro, she's lost her goddamn mind. She needs to check herself in somewhere, for real.
Yeah, she needs a welfare check along with this Alana Morris chick. I mean, like, I feel like I'm a magnet for crazy right now at this point.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel the same way. I mean, I think it has something to do with what we do. Like, you know, it's very much, you know, the drama, the people that are invested in drama. A lot of these people, like, I hate to say that, not everybody, but a good portion of the people who watch our content are just, they love drama. So they, you know, obviously these people, some of them are fucking just very dramatic, you know, and very toxic as well. Not all of them, but some of them are, you know.
And this has always been my argument, is that it was just about 6 weeks ago, you know, I was just kind of covering whatever and doing whatever. Channel was kind of languishing, and then when the steam started picking up and I started covering drama more, I had a lot of people coming to me going, I hate drama. But these same people who said they hated drama bailed from my community so they could go to their channel and do their own drama. So I'm like, no, everybody loves drama, just not everybody wants to admit it.
Yeah. People like that for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck, but anyways, I'm gonna go over to another topic, but I appreciate you coming on, Negz, and I don't know.
Cut out on me.
Oh yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right. Well, anyways, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate you coming on and everything like that. But again, I'm glad everything's straight with us and everything like that. It's good to have, you know, less drama in my life. It's nice, but fucking
yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, again, thanks for coming on, and I'll talk to you later. And hopefully you and DC can work this out, because again, from my point, I don't know, it just seems it'd be better off if you guys ended it. But you guys, you do what you do. But anyways, I just wanted to hear exactly what it was about, because I had no clue at first, you know. But
absolutely, man. Anytime, man. Anytime.
All right, you have a good one, man. Later.
I'll see you, buddy. Bye-bye.
All right, yeah, Negz, man. If you guys want to check out his channel, links in the description. If you guys didn't know who he was, I'm sure a lot of you already did, though. But we're gonna cover one thing with Molasses Murphy as well. But she might be pregnant, guys. Like this stream up. Thank you very much for being here. Subscribe if you're new. And we're trying to raise some money here. If you guys want to support, there's a link in the description. We got text to speech and media on. Feel free. Hold on. Let's go to Molasses Murphy and see what she's got going on. Woo! Woo! Still can't believe Edwin and everybody's doing that fucking documentary. It's crazy. Crazy. What'd you say, Final? You seem to have cooler hair back then on the campus with the mask piece. What? You don't think I have good hair anymore? What do you mean? What you mean? You don't think I have good hair anymore? I think my hair's alright. I like my hair now. I trim the sides. I'm confident with my hair. I like my hair. You know? Said heard she had her period in a Discord. Oh my god. Anyways, it says I got my period at the rancho. That's what it says. You know? Okay. Let's see what happens here though. Oh, before we check that out, look, we have Elvis Travels saying, he's like the perfect man for Molasses Murphy, apparently. Check this out. Here we go. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming on, man. Check this out. Fucking Elvis Travels talking about Molasses Murphy. Here we go.
Molasses Murphy, if you want a real man, look me up.
Oh, shit. Look, listen, what do you guys think? You guys think Elvis and Molasses would make a good couple? What do you think? Elvis Travels and fucking Molasses Murphy. I think that couple would be magnificent. I want to see it immediately. Anyways, let's check out this stream by Molasses.
All right, guys. I figured I would go live and address this pregnancy rumor like right away.
Goddamn.
In fact, as the title suggests, I got my period at the rancho, when I was there. So there's absolutely no pregnancy. There was no pregnancy prior to that. So this is all a huge fabrication. I'm not sure who exactly is behind it. Goddamn pregnancy. But that is indeed what it is.
Just the rumor she put out by herself, by the way.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this without the cam because I'm gonna work on other stuff. I'm gonna multitask here. I'm gonna have a variety of fucking windows open here, so I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna have to sign into my Wi-Fi. Hey, Clamor, cool, yeah. Hey, Coachism's nice. Yeah, it's totally a bunch of BS, man. It's like, on one level, it's kind of humorous, I guess, that it even manifested. I did actually catch Berg's live stream.
Dumpster, I don't know. Some people think she put it out there herself. I don't know.
Yeah. Earlier. For a little bit before I was blocked, of course. Or timed out, rather. Okay, let's see. Hey, Blazing Leo. Good to see you. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, I don't know where this got started.
She's a mess. You know what we need to do? I was just thinking we need to get Rich Life over from wherever he is right now. We need to get him down to Rhode Island. We need him here to do an IRL stream with RSN. We need Rich Life over here to do an IRL stream. We need listen, I'd let him stay here. He can crash on the couch for a week if he wants. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I even had someone tell me that there was a rumor I was pregnant with Rich Life's baby and had an abortion. That's why I'm laying low here.
Oh, man.
At this hotel. That's an interesting one. Wow, I might even use some of these to write a novel or something, because that's pretty good. Pretty amazing. Yeah, I had heard about it this morning, so I'm not really sure exactly who's behind it.
It's you.
I won't say who, but I got a text and a phone call this morning. letting me know about it before
So ridiculous.
there was a video or whatever.
Now there's a video. Put it out there. Boom.
I mean, I ended up putting it on Twitter. The text I got,
Boy babies.
oh my God, Clamor, that's funny. Hey, Charles. Oh, you don't know Blazing? Huh. Well, maybe I won't even say, but well, yeah, they're trying to say I was pregnant.
Oh, hey, real quick, since I have some people here, so I gotta ask you guys, what's up with Holly? What's she been up to? Does anybody know? I haven't really been paying attention, but what's going on with Holly? Holly, what's up with Holly and Dead? What's she been doing recently, guys? Tell me, fill me in.
And I heard two stories. I heard one story that had an abortion, and Bergs, I guess, is saying that I'm still pregnant, according to him. Yeah. Yeah, he said that's why I got that big belly.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
So whatever, dude.
Babies with jawline chiseled by Zeus.
Yeah, Clamor. That's right. And that's not the case at all. I didn't even actually meet Noodles. We didn't even actually meet each other, dude.
No noodles, baby.
Like, hello. Okay. You know it's true. Yeah, coat hanger in the closet. Yeah, I had like the maintenance person help me. It was kind of hard, but we got it. Hey, Fupa. Nice. Yeah, so I'm just, yeah, so the point is, and that's been a while now, you know, I think the ship has sailed on the pregnancy.
Why is this even a thing?
For this menstrual cycle, anyway.
For this menstrual cycle? Oh my God.
Coats, yeah, maybe. I mean, like, I'm just, you know, I'm
The
looking
baby will be like, yep.
to do something,
Yep.
right now.
She was trying to swallow
Maybe
my load. Yep.
Some, gigs, if that's at all possible.
What's up, Megan?
That's what I like to do. So yeah, look forward to later on this week. I'm going to have Abby. Well, her channel is 7 Abby Oakley 7 on panel. I'm not really sure when, but I think it's gonna be sometime after the new year, like early on.
I'm actually
To just talk about
I'm actually making a song right now. You guys want to hear like a little snippet of it? I'm making a song right now, right? I'll play you guys a snippet so you guys can hear it here first, all right? I'm gonna play you guys a snippet of it's a song I'm making for Rich Life, all right? So you guys can hear it here first. Hold on, I want to see what you guys think. Hold on, let me see what you guys are thinking here. Hold on, bear with me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm gonna get this up. Hold on, I really want to see what you guys think of this. It's interesting. Wait till you guys see this. You're gonna freak out. Like, it's a little snippet. I just want to hear what you guys think so far of the song I'm making. You know, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. I'll play a clip of the song. Rich Life. Forever. You know. Hold on. Oh, like up this stream, by the way. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Here we go. Hold on. Alright, let me pop out the chat, and then we can get going so you guys can hear this. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys, here we go. Alright, here we go. Like this up, guys. Subscribe if you're new. And we're accepting serious donations. We're trying to raise $1,000 right now. Not really, but here we go. Yeah, check it out, guys. Here. Oh, wait. Fuck, that's too low. Here, check out the song. Like this up, guys. Shut up! RealStream, shut up! Here we go. Oh, God damn it. What happened? That's not right. Hold on, guys. Here we go.
Everybody wants to fuck with the rich life. Everybody wants to fuck with the goddamn rich life. And I'm tired of it.
Yes.
And I have to say, I don't have nothing wrong. I don't have nothing bad to say about Captain Sparrow. Yeah, she was telling me she wanted me to fuck that ass, pussy. She said she wanted to swallow my load. I can't lie. It's on my phone.
What do you guys think so far? That's just the first part. What do you guys think so far? I think it's priceless. I think it's good. It's amazing. What do you guys think? Do you guys like that? I think it's amazing, and it'll be done later tonight, and I'm excited about it. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. You know, it'll be his theme song from now on. You know, it'll be his theme song. You know, explicit lyrics warning. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Yeah. It's gonna be a hit for sure, yeah. I mean, it'll go #1. I'll get a plaque, you know. Rich Life will get a plaque, you know. But I'll get, you know, a producer credit. Obviously, he's a singer, you know. It's better than listening to him say it. Honestly, the beat makes it more tolerable. Hold on, we'll play it one more time. Here we go. Play it one more time for you guys. Woo!
Everybody wants to fuck with the rich life. Everybody wants to fuck with the goddamn rich life. And I'm tired of it. And I have to say, I don't have nothing wrong. I don't have nothing bad to say about Captain Sparrow. Yeah, she was telling me she wanted me to fuck that ass, pussy. Said she wanted to swallow my load.
Oh shit.
I can't lie. It's on my phone.
It's on my phone. God damn. That's a hit. That's a fucking hit. You know? That's a hit. That's a hit if I've ever heard one. Alright? It's amazing. And when you guys see it with the video and everything, amazing. You guys, you know, we're gonna sell it on fucking iTunes. Not really, but it's gonna be amazing. Can't wait. You know, what do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? I think it's a good song so far. I think it's good. Say if this goes, it's gonna go virus. Yeah. It's ridiculous though. I think it was fun to do though. It was fun. Anyways, let's keep watching this.
She's going through right now, you know, so
Yeah, it's gonna
like
be a video.
she's pretty cool. Like I know she's having like a disagreement. I try to like, you know, I think with Sig that said really can like both people. You know, you don't have to take sides, and so I try to remember that, you know. But I definitely, and maybe later on after Abby's on there, maybe Melton would want to come on, you know, and he's welcome to do that afterwards. So oh god, really? What? Okay, I know, really blazing. It's so crazy, unbelievable.
She's a troll and a half. She really is.
Yeah, I noticed, like, this is what I think, okay? Every time I go on G's panel, somebody's getting butthurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, some bullshit happens, you know, and there's only one person I can think of, and it's not Camillo. I'll say that much. He's not the one that I'm thinking of, you know? Like, I really am not. I think there's somebody else behind it.
Who's she talking about?
You know, and really, and I want to say that, like, I don't know about Camillo. Like, he is kind of like, he's a greasy dude or whatever, dude. But, like,
Yep.
you know, I thought he threw me under the bus with a lot of things, but I never really knew and I never had proof. So, honestly, I can't blame him. You know, and I know a lot of people don't like him. I know Abby has very strong opinions about Camillo, but I don't mind him so much, you know? Yeah. I mean, he's definitely a troll, but yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know
Does this person have a following? A small
who
one.
exactly was behind it, but I have my suspicions.
Oh, she has
for
suspicions.
sure.
Ooh.
And in my opinion, it's the guy making all the videos about it.
Oh, who? You talking about me?
American Super Badass is not scared of menstrual blood. That's awesome. Do you have your Red Wings there? American Super Badass.
Red Wings.
As they say. Oh, do I have a lot of thumbs down already? Nice. Perfect.
Hold on.
That's just what I want.
Hold on, guys. I want to know something. Hold on. We're going to take a quick. Well, we're going to move to somebody else's channel real fast. I want to see what's going on with Holly Undead real quick. We're going to go there. Let's go to Holly Undead's channel and figure out what's going on there. I haven't seen her in like, I don't know, like a week or whatever. I haven't talked to her in a little bit. I don't know what Holly's doing. I'm kind of curious. I'm curious, so let's check it out. Let's go see what Holly's up to. You know? Maybe you guys tell me what's going on with Holly. Okay, she did a stream called... Alright, it says... There's a stream that says, "Shut the fuck up, Lindy, you weirdo stalker." And then ride with me. Alright, let's check it out. What's up, Heather? Okay, so this is Holly. Okay. Let's go to the ride with me one. Let's do that. Or should we go to the shut the fuck up, Lindy one? Let's go to the ride with me one. Let's do that. I think people, I don't know, why are people hating on Holly so much lately? What's going on with that? Can someone explain that to me? Why are people hating on Holly so much lately? Can I play another song? When I'll make another song. I'll make another. Well, I make those sometimes. I did a video on Truthfully Trisha once. It was great.
You guys, come to the store with me. It's a blizzard.
Why are people so mad at Holly? What's going on here?
Look at it. All right. So just because I keep different hours than the normal people, go look at my fucking record on YouTube. It doesn't mean I'm on YouTube all hours of the day and night. I don't fucking stream like other people where they stream themselves taking a dump, whatever. I used to have a job where I work nights, so I'm wide awake right now, and I gotta go get cigarettes, and it's a blizzard. So come ride with me, because actually Ash usually...
I can see it. Like, I can see her streams. It looks like people are getting pissed off at her. Why? Like, what did she do? I don't get it. Like, why are people so upset with Holly?
And you come with me. Plus, if I crash and die, look at this. Oh my God, I gotta open the. I'm gonna have to put the car. Hold on. I'm gonna put the car in the garage when I get back. So. Oh shit. Hold on. I gotta turn the Wi-Fi off from the house.
Virus,
do you guys hear
politics?
that loud ass?
Oh really?
Sound?
So people are upset with her over virus and politics. Okay.
As I was saying.
I don't know. Lindy's some other person.
I keep different hours. I'm awake right now. I gotta go to the store. Look. It just started snowing. This is lake effect right here. Look how quick that shit's building up. So we gotta go now. We need anything from the store. Derby, look at him. Go inside. Go inside.
So is she getting like? Are people mad at her legitly, or is it kind of like a joke? I can't really tell.
Fur building up on his, the snow building up on his coat. Get inside. We're gonna go to the store, you guys. We're gonna go now. Now's the time. We're gonna put the car back in the garage when we get back because then we don't have to clean it off. Holy shit. I got one of those like window wiper big things. Cause it's like a station. Look at this.
They are mad? Oh, okay.
Look at the state of it.
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know why.
Come with me. We're gonna crash, you guys. Come with me.
Well, I don't know what to say. I just wanted to check in on Holly and see how she was doing. Anyways, fuck it, dude. Whatever. It's a pastime. I don't know why people are so mad at Holly. Like this stream up. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. And listen, guys. Again, streams sponsored by Jerky Pro. If you guys want some, check out the link in the description. you know, use code RealStream so you guys can get 10% off, and it helps the channel if you do. And it's also sponsored by Maw Energy. Check that out. All right, links in the description. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you on the next stream or video. Awesome that Negz came on again, and hopefully people can end dramas. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you, and everybody have a great day. Later, guys.